From blowing bubbles
Hey, Squidward, wanna blow some bubbles?
to overpriced patties.
$101 for a Krabby Patty? With cheese, Mr. Squidward, with cheese.
All perfect examples of how Bikini Bottom's economy is a little wonky. So how much does it cost SpongeBob to live in the most famous pineapple under the sea and still afford tickets to every single Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy flick? And the monthly cost for the average Bikini Bottom resident to get by. Today, I'm gonna put my global economic skills to the test and break down these 6 main categories. Find out once and for all the cost of living in Bikini Bottom. So the first thing we need to do is work out exactly how much the currency is worth, and the best way to do that, by looking at the cost of the most basic necessity in Bikini Bottom.
How much does a Krabby Patty cost?
$2.99.
On Wednesday.
99 cents.
Yep, a Krabby Patty is $2.99. Although Krabs will change the price depending on how much he thinks he can get. Arguably, McDonald's Big Mac is the closest thing to a Krabby Patty on land, which has an average price of $5 after considering all the varying prices in different states. This means the conversion rate is about 67.2% between Bikini Bottom dollars and US dollars. Guess they don't have to deal with inflation under the sea. This rate in mind, we can also figure out a lot of the other costs that are less clear in the show. So while most prices in places like Bargain Mart are never shown, except clam selling for 15 cents, which is a bargain in my books, you can look at the prices of human world equivalents and work backwards. For example, bran flakes cost $2.60 in Walmart, so the Bikini Bottom version would be around $1.75.
New bran flakes. Bold new taste. Bran flakes.
I also know that a tin of snail food in the episode Party Pooper Pants cost SpongeBob $1.42, which is another reference we can work with. Using our 67.2% conversion rate, that equals roughly $2.11 in US dollars. About the same as a can of dog food on land. So we're in the right ballpark. So what's the average spent on food? Well, let's go with 20 Krabby Patties a month, because honestly, Bikini Bottom basically runs on them. In the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water, the entire town practically falls apart when this happens.
What's wrong, boy? We're out of Krabby Patties!
$2.99 per patty, that's $59.80 a month in Bikini Bottom dollars, or about $88.95 in real-world US currency. Add in 2 tins of Gary's snail food for SpongeBob, which is another $4.22, and combine that with estimates from the USDA's average monthly grocery spend of $300. All in, the average monthly food cost in Bikini Bottom likely sits around 390 BBD or 446 US, with a huge chunk of that going straight into Krabs' safe. Beyond food, though, unless you live under a rock like Patrick,